Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the FoulMouthsNetwork, and we're back once again with our live show. We got the regular crew in the house tonight, guys. You know, the Filthy Mouth Gamer.
What's up, sluts?
We also got Lucky Low, but he's so fucking high every time.
You already know.
You already know. And we got the DJ G.
Yo, yo, yo.
And we got a crazy night tonight popping off tonight. We had the fucking inauguration yesterday. Donald Trump's wig was dancing all around on the dance floor by itself. It's got its own wife, and it's got its own part of the White House. We just heard today that a room has been added to the White House to hold Donald Trump's head and hairline.
And he made a trip to Mako right before the inauguration to get a fresh coat of orange fucking paint.
Yes, he went into we heard that he opened up the new International Trump Hotel there in downtown Washington, and we're also hearing now that Donald Trump opened up the first tanning salon in Washington.
Wow.
Yes, it's called Paint Me Orange Tanning Salon.
It's called Earl Shibe.
It's called Leave My Lips White and Paint the Rest of Me Orange. It's called I Want Big Fucking White Fucking Eyebrows and Lips and Paint the Rest of Me Orange. That's the name of the place. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I mean, yesterday looked like it was going to be all fucked up, but everything went off without a hitch except for these crazy fuckers we had out there, these crazy women.
Did you see Hillary staring at Bill Clinton? Holy shit!
Oh, guys, we got a Skype. We got a Skype call already over here, guys.
Oh shit! Wow. Who's this? Hold on. Already?
Let me see. Hello.
Is this the right show, the Foul Mouth Network?
Oh my God! Is this
Tommy?
Is this Tommy Talks?
Yeah, the one and only TommyNC2010.
Oh,
Tommy
shit.
NC, what's up?
Not much, you know. I was on the internet the other day, and I happened to turn into your show, and apparently you said you wanted to take a gigantic shit in my mouth.
Tommy, what show did you watch? Because, listen, we did some shows.
Exposing me. I watched the whole entire show, and you know.
Tommy, listen. Let me be the first. Listen, all right. If you took offense to that, let me apologize to you right now. I don't want to hurt your feelings. What we were doing, we were watching you as a YouTuber, which you are, okay, and we were putting you in the same exact place as like a PewDiePie or a Leafy or a Filthy Frank, and we were basically going over what was going on with your content at that very given time, which was your content was very like you were in a mood, you were pissed off about something, and most of your videos at that time were like negative for some reason. And watching you for as long as I have, I never really saw the negative side of you. So when we came on, yes, were we a little harsh? I'll definitely say we were harsh. I mean, I wasn't really attacking you as much as a YouTuber, and I wouldn't call it attacking. I was more or less, talking about what we were seeing, basically. So, I mean, if you took offense to that, I'll apologize to you right now on air. I really do.
I understand. And one of the things that really kind of grinded my gears is you made like I do have a job. I'm not going to say what I do, but I have a full, just to appear the wind. I have a part-time job.
Well, you know what?
From YouTube.
At that time, I didn't think that you did, to be honest with you. And that's been a topic on this show for a while, is like these YouTubers who they make it their life, and then they go on and they go on and they complain that they have, they don't have to work, they don't have to this and that. Like, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties here.
Well, to be honest, I would like to have YouTube as my full-time job. It has been my dream for YouTube to be my full-time job. I would like to be able to sleep until 12 o'clock in the afternoon, pick up my camera, make a video, and be able to live off of YouTube. That's my dream, to have my job, be a full-time YouTuber. That is my dream.
And yeah, Listen, I know now that you work because I've seen it in some of your latest videos. And you know what? Listen, who the hell am I to judge anybody anyway? But we do a show, you know what I mean? So we're basically coming at it as creating entertainment and talking about somebody that we all watch. You know what I mean? And I know that I've heard you say a million times that you don't want to be treated, and I heard you say it to Keem, I heard you say it to Tommy C and Dead on Dave and all those guys. You don't want to be treated as Tommy, the guy with autism. You want to be treated as Tommy the YouTuber, Tommy the man, Tommy, you know,
NC2010, man of inspiration and
yes,
entertainment. That's
yes,
what
exactly.
I want to be
So
you know,
I mean, I thought that if anything, I thought if you heard what we were saying to you and how we were doing the show, and I mean, and like I said, we may have went a little overboard, like we definitely did. But I thought that you would listen to that, maybe you would hear that. Number one, I didn't think you were listening to shit we did anyway, but I thought if you were to hear something like that, you would appreciate it in the sense of, hey, they're not saying, oh, I'm autistic this or I'm autistic that. They're just coming at me as another YouTuber. You know what I mean? And I thought that you would appreciate that, if anything. Like, I mean, so many guys do videos on you, and it's like always the word autism gets put up and it gets brought up. You know what I mean? And some of your closest friends that watch out for you on YouTube, they sit there and they tell you when you don't want to be called that or you don't want to be known as that, they sit there and tell you to your face, well, you're going to be known as that. There's nothing you can do about it. And I think that's bullshit. We all think that's bullshit. You know, we think that you should be what you want to be. And even when your friends are sitting there telling you, no, you can't be that because of this, this, and this, well, that's bullshit. You know?
I understand that you and Tommy C have a bit of rough blood between each other, and I'm not gonna be rude, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason I do know about you is because of Tommy C, and I didn't even know what you were doing until he told me, and I was like, I couldn't remember. And then apparently you had some beef with me, and you thought I was fake. And
no. Let me make that clear. After I spoke with you, and the whole fake thing went up, I went back and looked at our videos. I never said myself that you were fake. Now, if I did say anything having to do with fake, I said that you were faking a video, a certain video that we saw back in the day, which is, it's water under the bridge at this point. I don't even want to bring it up, but it was a certain video that we thought you faked. You know what I mean? That was in question. So if you heard anybody calling you a fake, we weren't calling you a fake. We were calling the video fake. You know what I mean? I don't think you're fake at all. I think everything you put on your show is TommyNC2010, who you are when the cameras aren't there. I really truly believe that you are you. Even when you're behind the camera, you are you, and I respect that. So yeah. I never would call you fake in a million years, and if I did, it was taken out of context, and I apologize, man. Like I said, I would apologize to you on your show, on my show, whatever it is. If you took offense to that, I really do, from the bottom of my heart, apologize to you, because I don't want to hurt you. Honest to God, as a human being, let alone a YouTuber, I don't want to hurt you. So if you took offense to that, which I can see how you did, I just thought that maybe you would sit back and hear that and say to yourself, wow, you know, here's a bunch of guys who are just treating me like a YouTuber. You know what I mean? But I could understand how you'd be pissed about certain things, because there was a lot of things that were said. And I got to tell you, that was only our third show. And we got a little overboard with the theatrics, and I'll definitely be the first one to admit that.
Yeah, cause like I watched the video before, and then I listened to the video again, and I was just like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" I'm like, "This guy doesn't know me. Like, he barely knows me, and he's saying all this crappy stuff." And just to say about that one video that you were reviewing. I had a bad night that night, and I had watched a movie. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Crashed, or it's
No, I never seen it.
I think it's called Crashed or something like that. Or
no, I never seen it.
It's all about car accidents and coincidence and how things happen. It's a really sad movie.
Okay. Well, I mean, listen, you don't have to give me any excuses, man. I get it. You know what I mean? You're a human being. You know, we all have good days and bad days, and fortunately for you, you're behind the camera mostly every day. So people are going to see these ups and downs on your attitude, and maybe I didn't realize that as much as I do now, being a part of what I'm a part of, because when I first started watching you, I didn't know anything about YouTube. I didn't know anything about any of it. So, you know, judging you now, I definitely, you know that there's more to it than just a person getting behind the camera and, you know, what you see. Because sometimes you really do see the real person. You know what I mean? Some other people, they put on a whole act and they're really never themselves behind the camera. But with you, I believe that you really, that's Tommy, because you are a good person. I mean, you are a good person.
Joe's
Even
in your chat, by the way, just to let you know that.
what happened?
Shout out to Joe Cronin. He's in your chat.
Oh, Joe Cronin. Yeah, he's another guy that I say that, at first I had a little, thing going with him, but once I found out how much of a hustler, and the guy does like 20 shows on YouTube, and he works his ass off, and he has a family, and, first coming into this, I didn't see the other part of it. I just saw YouTubers, you know what I mean? So maybe in the beginning we judged people a little too harsh and said some shit. And if we offended anybody, I really do apologize. We're trying to do a show where we talk about the things we see on YouTube. You know what I mean? And I don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I mean? I honestly don't. So
I'll say here on the show, I understand, and I'll say here, folks, at some point, I may have the FoulMouthsNetwork. Now, here's the thing that you may have to leave the foul mouth stuff. Now, people have cursed on Tommy Talks before.
yes,
But,
I heard you tell Keemstar about.
I really didn't get a chance to say to, like, Andy Milanakis or any of those guys, really, or Keemstar, because those guys, they are highfalutin big YouTubers, and I didn't get a chance to say, hey, there's no swearing on my channel.
I knew that already. Have you noticed I haven't cursed once yet?
And this is your show.
I know, but I'm giving respect to you, man. You know what I mean? I know you don't like that stuff, so honestly,
I do swear occasionally. If you watch Joe's show, I have been known to swear, and
it's not your thing.
I try not to swear because the thing is, when people put my name on shows, somebody could go look up my name and that video could pop up.
Yeah.
And so I sometimes don't like to have my image with swearing, but I end up bleeping myself out in videos now.
Yeah, I don't. Listen, Tommy, I truly am sorry if you took offense to anything that me or my guys said. Like I said, I had a talk with my guys as far as like you know the deal, the history. I was it was a mutual thing. They let me go from Shot from the Point because I did do a show criticizing you. Tommy C, he's got your back, maybe a little bit too much to tell you the truth, because I know I saw one show where he told you, no, Tommy, you're going to be known as the autistic man, which I thought was bullshit, because you don't have to be known as that. To me, you are not that. To me, you are a YouTuber. To me, you're another man. You know what I mean? You're another guy. So to them, I don't think they see you as that. And they're supposed to be your friends. These are people who protect you. I think sometimes they might protect you a little too much. You understand what I'm saying? And they got to let you be a man. They got to let you do your thing. You know what I mean? Is what really I'm feeling. But, listen, I'm only human too, so I could be wrong. But I see you as TommyNC2010. I don't see you as...
By the way, I was listening to part of your show, and, I really think that all these riotings and stuff like that is really ridiculous. I think that people need to stop acting like children, and I think that they just need to calm down and just say, give the guy a chance. Like, at least just give the guy a chance and just let him see what he can do. Like, that's, throwing... immediately, like, they're just gonna, like, stamp it on his name. Oh, he had riots. There was building damages because of the rioting. I'm like, either way, it's gonna. There's riots with either group.
Are you talking about Trump right now? Yeah, you talking about Trump?
Yeah.
With what was going on? Yeah, we started the show. We're definitely gonna hit on that topic. We had a couple of sound bites to play as well about what's going on. And like you just said, it's, you can't, there's just a certain amount of people that just do not want this man president, and they're going to do whatever they can to protest against it and to take it, to try to make things crazy, try to stir the pot. You know what I mean? So, you're going to have...
I understand.
Yeah. You didn't see that shit when Obama was elected, though, I'll tell you that. But, Tommy, it's very nice to have you on the show with us, man. And like I said, I really do apologize if you took offense to that. And, I rather have a good relationship with you instead of you, thinking that we hate you or we don't think you're real, because we definitely think you're real. So that's for sure. We're all fans of yours that are on this show, and we think you're real. We think you're a good person. So I don't want to hurt you. I take it all back if I could.
Do you mind if I advertise something here real quickly here on the show, or would you not? Would you?
Go ahead, man.
Also, to all the Swear Network fans here, I also have a Spreadshirt website, TommyNC2010 at Spreadshirt.com. TommyNC2010 ball caps, T-shirts, all sorts of awesome merchandise that you could check out, and also you could be a patron too. And
damn, Tommy, you ain't messing around, huh? You got all the shirts on.
I'm a free spoken rap artist, Funktaculous, at Reverb Nation.
Oh wow, you doing that now too?
Oh, I've been doing it since 2000
I know your boy Hamza's got a lot of talent too, man. He could rap, he could play instruments, right?
Both of us have an album together. We have Funktaculous is our album.
When did you guys come out with that?
A long time ago, before I started the YouTube game. Before I put my feet into YouTube, I was kind of like going back and forth as a small YouTuber, and I progressively came through the periods of time where I had just realized. I used to say rap is crap, and Hamza just said, Tommy, put a microphone in front of me. He's like, start talking, and I'm like, that's what rapping is. It's talking.
Yeah,
and
mostly.
I said, okay, so I just started rapping and talking, and that's how it became. Funktaculous came to be.
Nice. Can we find that album anywhere? Can we get that anywhere?
It's at ReverbNation.com. It's Funktaculous with $. Let me see if I can give you the link. Can I put the link in the chat, by the way?
Yeah, go right ahead, man. Definitely.
Let me just a second. If you want to keep going with your show, I will try my best to find the link so people can have it.
Yeah, I got the guys in here with me right now, but you can't hear them because I don't have my Skype and everything hooked up. But I saw that I think Joe Cronin was actually trying to call in right now on Skype, or like a little bit. Matter of fact, I think he's calling in right now. Let me see if I can take this. Hold on one second. Hello?
Hey, it's Cronin.
Hey, Cronin, what's going on, man?
Is Tommy there still?
I'm going to add him in right now. Hold on one second. Let me get him in here. So what have you been up to, man?
I just wanted to tell you that this rap that he's done, I've played this on my show before.
Oh, okay.
This is amazing. This is like a 1-hour bit, these songs that he has.
Really? How the hell do I get you both in here at the same time? Hold on one second.
You have to click the white button when I call. I should probably hang up so you go back to his call.
All right, okay. All right, I'll click the button next. Go ahead.
If it works.
Yeah, fucking Skype. Who knows with this Skype shit? Tommy, you there? Tommy, you there?
Just so here.
Yeah, I'm trying to add Cronin in right now to the call. Hold on one second. Let me see here. Did you find that link?
I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, Cronin was just telling me that he actually played the parts of the album on his show before.
Yeah, he's a big supporter of my channel too.
Yeah.
And good friends with Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin is like one of my best friends, and I've worked with him. I've known him for a long time. I would say, I see Joe Cronin, I see Dead on Dave, I see Tommy C as like my brothers. Like they're all my brothers, and I see them as equals. And I have a deep heart for them, and I have a lot of people in the community. They're like brothers to me.
Yeah, no, I know they are. I know they are. I don't really want to have any beef with the. Listen, we got a lot of bad blood between me and Tommy C. But in the end, it's I don't wish for the guy to be hurt or for him to lose what he's doing, or I want him to take care of his family in the end, man. I really don't have any ill will towards him. We both do shows. We say things. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't really have any ill will towards him either. Even though we do talk a lot about him on this show because of the whole history.
It won't let me put the link in the chat.
No, it won't. Yeah, and I can't get Cronin on here at the same time for some reason. It sucks.
Well, tell him to say the link live.
Let me think about this.
You could say the link out loud if you want to, on here.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna send it here in the chat. Well, your private chat here. It's right there. It's Funktaculous. And if you want to search it up, it's FUNKTACUL. Second. Okay. Try to spell it correctly here. FUNKTACULIS $. That's how you spell it. With a $.
Okay. Cool. So we could go there and we could get that album on that site.
And also, just to let you know, you can download all the songs if you want to. If you find some of them catchy, you can download the songs if you want and put them on your iPad or iPhone.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Have a good time listening to Funktaculous.
That's pretty cool. Nice. All right, so I think I got Joe Cronin here. I'm going to try to add him to this call now. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let's get Cronin in here. All right. I'm going to call Cronin right now. Let's get Cronin in here.
And folks, this is my impression of him. Welcome to the Foul-Mouth Network. You know, when got the guns and everything you could ever want.
You sure you're not doing Harvey Feinstein?
What kind of a fucking lame show do you guys run
Oh
over
my
here?
God, I got to call my lawyer.
No, you were doing that guy from the Independence Day, and I almost fucking killed myself the other day.
Yeah, we were doing. We wanted to do a kind of like an Alexa, but have Harvey Feinstein as the person you ask questions to. That would be fucking awesome.
I didn't realize there was some kind of issue with Tommy NC. I don't know too much about everybody, you know, for the most part. But and Tommy, what's up? I just happened to hear you on here. And was like, what the hell? Tommy's on here. I guess I didn't really know about any of the situation, the shit. So it was interesting.
Yeah, it's a big, you know, it's. We made a couple of shows talking about Tommy in back in the day, like when we first started, and I kind of got fired from Shot from the Point for it. So, but you know what? Listen,
we're fucking full on hard on SJWs for Tommy.
Yeah, I know you guys are, and I don't blame you guys for doing it because he's a good person. You know what I mean? We were a little over judging him a little bit. You know what I mean? You know, it was the first. We were watching him for a couple of months there, and we seen his first negative like videos he put out, and it was like weird to us. Like we were like, we got to talk about this on the show, man. Like we got to get on there and talk about this and play some clips because he was like, there was one point where Tommy was like, he was doing it in a nice way, but he kind of made fun of this homeless dude, and like he was like, he's loving life. He's living a life. He loves to hear the cars whiz past his head.
There was no homeless guy there, by the way. It was an empty bridge. Everybody, like, you know.
Was it really? Because I could have sworn. I could have sworn I saw a homeless dude laying there.
If there was a homeless guy there, you should have raped him.
There was no homeless guy there. The thing was, and I was just, you know, some homeless people like being homeless because they don't really like the responsibilities of life, so they just, you know, live outside.
Yeah, they don't like eating meals, warm meals, or laying in a
I'm not
warm
gonna say
bed.
that every homeless person likes to be homeless. You know, there's some homeless people.
No, they don't like they don't like things like heaters and boilers and hot water and you know, fuck that shit.
You know, they just want to live outside and just go
be one with nature. Yeah. In the middle of New York in fucking February. No, I'm just kidding. Some people like to be homeless in Iraq. You know what I mean? They just. No, but I know what you're saying, man. I hear you because I have this guy who's homeless. He's called my father, and he loves living outside. In a box, in a cardboard box. We actually bought a refrigerator in 1982. He lives in that.
He shits in a mason jar.
He shits in a mason jar. Yeah.
How did Tommy NC get on? Like, how did he get on here? Because I didn't know about some of this, but how did Tommy find it? Because I had no idea. Maybe I would have made a video. Maybe I would have flipped out on you guys.
Because Tommy sees a
No,
dickhead.
No, you know what? Listen,
Total asshole on Google.
Tommy C. I worked for him for a little while.
You guys were talking about raping my wife's cunt on the first.
I know that was fucking brutal, man. That was brutal. You're right.
Can't hit
I bet you
Hey,
his wife has a
motherfucker.
fucking cunt, like a flap, some fucking big flaps. And I'm listening to this like, what the fuck is going on here?
We get raw, man. That's why we call foul mouths. You know, somebody asked us, what would you describe you guys, you know, if you took this onto YouTube? And I was like, a bunch of fucking foul mouths. And it stuck. So, yeah, you know.
People like real mad. They were sending me like not a lot of people, but a few people sent it to me, and they were like, "What the fuck with these guys?" Like,
Oh, I know. We got some of your fans. Your fans are loyal, man. So are Tommy NC's fans. You guys are loyal, man. You know, I got to give it to them. They definitely told us what they thought. You know what I mean? Like, you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about, which we expected in return, man. I mean, you know, you guys have been doing shit on here for years. You know what I mean? So
As far as my shit goes, it was a joke, and it was fine for me. I liked it.
I know you did, and that's why I do have a lot of respect for you, because I know you're more of a professional than anything, you know?
I don't know what happened with Tommy NC. Like, I maybe, you know what I mean? I would have maybe gone SJW on you like we fucking have been in the past. Like, there's been people that I've attacked who have sort of attacked him, who have, I think I've given Tommy NC a harder time on my show than some of these people did on their videos about him.
Yeah.
And but I don't know what it is, man. We just a little bit snap. I mean, I don't go overboard.
You know what though? I don't blame you guys, but you know, listen, Tommy C. He went a little overboard, firing me right away because I put, you know, I mean, if you listen to the fucking podcast, I think it was the third one. We brought up a lot of stuff. We played sound bites. Oh, it was number 6. We played sound bites. We did a bunch of shit. Tommy heard it. He flipped out because he didn't like that we were attacking him. And I was trying to tell him we're not attacking him. We're treating him how he wants to be treated. He wants to be treated as a YouTuber. He doesn't want to be known as this autistic dude. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't think you realize that, you know? And Tommy C's word back to me was, no, he's always going to be this guy. I don't think you realize that. And I was like, well, I don't think he wants to be this guy. And if you're such a good friend, I don't know why you're pushing him that way, you know?
And not
so that was
the Tommy C called him a retard.
That was the beef that I had, you know?
I'm staying out of that, but I'll tell you one thing. You're stealing your neighbor's fucking Wi-Fi, everyone says.
He's weaning off the chat.
Something's up with your feed tonight for sure.
Yeah, I got a lot going on right now, man. It's crazy. I got
calls.
fucking 15 Skypes going at once and fucking 3 different computers. And I don't have a setup like you do, Joe. You know what I mean? You're fucking professional over there, dude.
You'll be there one
when
day.
My internet goes down for a day and a half. The Comcast sucks.
Yeah, well, we got
downloading dick porn. You know what I mean? Stop downloading that shit.
me and my dick porn. Fuck, man, I'm not gonna be able to download it no more. I just like the shapes and sizes.
I like German scat.
I like German scat films. Yeah. No. Yeah, but yo, Tommy, listen. You know, like I said, I apologize if you took offense to that shit. Honestly, I really do. I respect you as a person. I respect you as an entertainer. Joe can go fuck himself. No, I'm just kidding. But I really do. I really do respect you as that. And I feel bad that if you took offense to that, I'm sorry. And I really do officially apologize to you, man. Honestly.
You have turned into a fucking homo. Like,
I know. I had to suck his dick a little. I gotta do it a little. I gotta. He's a good guy, man. I really do. I legitimately. Can I tell you, Joe? My wife says to me, you know, you should feel bad, and I'm like, why? What do you mean? Oh, you should feel bad. You know, all the stuff you said on it, and now the guy heard it. And honestly, she was right. I did feel a little bad after that. I know we do a show, we do a lot of things for theatrics, but you know, you never know what you say and what you do can hurt a person. And
wait a minute, let me get this straight because I don't know this story. You were on Tommy's show on Shot from the Point,
yeah,
which I haven't been on in a long time. But you were on that show, and you made a video like criticizing Tommy NC.
Well, what I did was I was on that show, you know, not much, but I was on the show once in a while here and there, and we did a podcast. So I went on my podcast, which is called Keeping It 100, and it was episode 6. We all watch Tommy. All the guys that are on the show for the most part watch Tommy, watch you, watch a lot of YouTubers. we came on there and we got sound bites together because we were all blown away by what we saw the last 2 videos from Tommy. Like one of them was, Tommy will tell you, one of them was when he did the movie review with the chick.
And he
that
wasn't
hangs out
sure
with,
if he
you
wanted
know?
to keep
Just
doing
to
YouTube.
Say, with that, the reason why that happened, that video happened, was Crystal was leaving town. She was going to be moving away, and I was celebrating with her, and the liquor got the best of it, as Jim Leahy would say.
Not a boy, Tommy. Not a boy.
Randy, the liquor knows best.
He's a man.
One with the liquor.
There was nothing wrong. All you did was you acted like 2 drunk people would act. You were just like, hey,
Yes,
hello.
but Joe, do you really expect that from his channel?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, okay.
I don't know. It got a
He
little
says
different, but
he
I
says
like it.
children watch the channel. He don't like cursing, so here I am thinking it's a family orientated show, and all of a sudden he's like,
Well, here's what happened. A long time ago, it's obvious that you've watched my channel, but you obviously don't know about the past of my channel, like the back in the day. I used to have a hangout called the Drunk Hangout. Me and Crystal would sit there and we would drink until we were blistered, and we would just have conversations. We had to take down a few of the shows because of a few incidents, but but I had even a segment called the Drunk Hangout with her.
all right, so yeah, so I mean, like I told you, I was watching you for like, there's obviously videos I haven't seen. I didn't. It was then you came on. You were basically saying, should I keep doing YouTube? You were about to cut it. You were about to cut YouTube out of your life.
A lot of
in
it
this
stemmed from
particular video.
Keemstar and Tommy C.
Yeah, and a lot of it stemmed from, like my co-host just said, a lot of it stemmed from like Keemstar and Tommy C. What was going on at that point with Keemstar and the Leafy thing that happened and all that shit. So we never saw you like that before. So we went on our podcast, which only fucking 9 people listen to, and we talked about it. You know what I mean? And Tommy didn't know about it for the first fucking month that the podcast was on there. So somebody alerted him to it. He heard it, and he was like, you either take it down or you're gone. You're fired. And to be honest with you, at that point, I hated being on that show, and I hated working with him, that I was just like, let me use this as an opportunity to just get the hell out of here. I would have...
I'll tell you that.
Huh?
You love talking about him, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, we've gotten callers that called in about him and shit. It's like we try not to talk about him, but it's such a part of what was going on at this particular moment. Plus, we cover all the shows on YouTube that we like. You know what I mean? Like we cover that shitty show. Catch
He has no
20
problem
fucking-
making response videos himself.
Yeah, and he has no problem making response
Catch
videos.
33, which they just released a new episode
Yeah,
right now.
and Cronin, let's not
Yeah.
forget, I've seen at least fucking 400 videos that he made with your name in it. Like, that guy did not stop when you guys were going at it. It did not stop. Like, that was fucking relentless. So, I mean, listen, we try to talk about other things. Yeah, we do mention them, but,
I've got a deal. Me and Tommy I've got a thing with him where I won't say anything really regarding him for the most part, other than like, everything's fine now. We don't talk really, but I have no, I just don't go there at all anymore. It's over. I basically made a video that was like, I fold and stuff like that, and we ended it with that, and I promised him, we'd never really.
yeah, and you want to know something? I don't blame you because you got such a good show. It was time for you to move on and do what you do best. You know what I mean?
What was great is there was this guy picking on me called Neverfold. He was like really he was a.
I know the whole story, bro. I know the whole story. Yeah.
But I just love the fact that he fucking went crazy on that guy, and that guy folded. How is your name Neverfold? And he fucking folded.
Well, Tommy definitely made sure he told me about that. He said there was this guy Neverfold. You go back and watch the video. I made the motherfucker fold. And I'm like, oh my God. Once I saw that dude Neverfold, I was like, Jesus Christ, though. That dude's like a stalker, bro. He was like a stalker.
He's in the win, Tommy is, and hey, that's what happened.
Yeah. So, I mean, listen, I knew what I was getting myself involved when Tommy told me that he was your henchman back in the day. He'd basically go out, and anybody who said fucking anything wrong about your show, I was taking him out Jersey style.
You want to know something about that though? Is he really? I didn't ask him to do many of those things. Like he was just he. That's why he was just very. He would just do it.
Yeah.
He was. That's why I felt. You know, I didn't have a lot of friends at the time. I had my online couple of friends, you know, Tosevich and him and stuff that talked to me. So that made me feel good that, like, you know, somebody did. It was really kind of coming after me a little bit, and Tommy just took care of it. It was all good until it turned around on me, but it was.
Yeah.
But I caused it kind of. But I'll tell you what. TommyNC2010. You know, I do the same thing. I think I do the same thing with him. And when that whole thing happened. I went crazy. I mean, my Twitter was exploded for like days because I tweeted a video. I tweeted a video to Keemstar where I was like, "You motherfucker!" You know, I didn't even think I never go on Twitter to look at his Twitter. This was a year, almost like 8 months ago or whatever. I had no idea he was even going to see my video. I was just pissed. I was like, "These motherfuckers are going after Tommy." So I flipped out, and he was like, so then he tweeted back like that I was trying to make money off an autistic person, and I'm like, "He's my friend, you idiot." I don't think he ever knew that I was actually friends with Tommy NC. And but dude, his fucking fan base lit me up for like 3 days straight. I was like, I had to turn my Twitter off. I was like, oh my fucking god, because all they have to do is say something about you, and then that's the fact. That's the narrative. That's where they're, you know. Yeah. It's amazing. If I had 2 million subs, like I would be. I'm a better person now than I was a year ago because of the incident with Tommy. To be honest, like that really made me think about how I was treating people and what I was doing. You know, maybe this is your thing with Tommy NC. Maybe you've decided something. But hey, you can't fucking stop being a foul mouth. You know what I mean? Like. Oh no, right
definitely
now,
not.
I'm honestly thinking about breaking into my neighbor's house right now and fucking his grandmother. Like, I'm not even joking.
Good, I'll come there with you.
She's like 80 years old, but I'll tell you what, I smelled her pussy once. Good. I don't care what she looks like, old, wrinkled up twat.
It's like a dumpster behind a fucking sushi restaurant.
She can't anymore, and that's the fucking benefit, motherfucker.
A little Scungili.
I say this someday if I ever make a decent amount of money. One, I'm going to either fly Joe out, and I'm going to fly Dead on Dave out, and we're all going to sit at a table, and we're all going to drink together and get drunk, and we're all going to have an awesome conversation. Because I see you, Joe, I see Tommy, I see Dave, all of my brothers in the wrestling community, and you two maybe have your own burnt blood, but the thing is, like, I see you guys as my brothers, and someday if I ever make a decent amount of money, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fly Tommy C out, Dead on Dave out.
Hey, let me just put this in there real quick, Tommy. But I gotta say this though, Joe, you were the first one with this setup, man. Nobody can deny that. With the Twitter coming on, with the donations coming on the screen and the whole deal like that. Like, you were the first guy doing that on YouTube.
Well, basically what I do is I create stuff, and then everyone stabs me in the back.
Then, I've noticed that.
It's a very nice pattern that seems to happen. So I become overly sensitive and insane and paranoid, and then it becomes hard to work.
You know what, though? These guys can all take that from you because there's only one guy that does it your way, and it's you. So, whatever. Unique. They can fucking...
Because when I do it, I have a dildo up my ass.
Well, if that fucking works, I'm going out and buying one right now.
Good boy.
It does, because you get your drive never stops. Like, you want to get to the end and then finish. It's unbelievable. Put the dildo in your ass. There's the key. Tommy, you clear that with those guys. I would be there. I don't think they would show up if I was there, but maybe Dave would. But I don't know. But I would.
But if I did, I think one thing I wouldn't do is I wouldn't tell Dave. I wouldn't tell Tommy that I was doing it.
Oh, that's great.
I'm like, Dave, stay in the bathroom real quickly. I mean, Joe, stay in the bathroom real quickly. Tommy would sit down. They would both sit down. I said, guys, I have a special guest. Don't move. Sit your asses here.
The most electrifying show.
This is about having a good time. We're all going to drink. We're going to put our problems behind us. And then you would walk out of the bathroom. I'm like, Tommy, sit your ass down. We're going to talk. Let's have a real good drink, okay?
Tommy, you know what would happen? Everyone would think that I orchestrated that. People would think that I manipulated you into having that happen, so I wouldn't be able to.
You think so, Joe? You think they would do that? They would think that?
Yeah. Because everything I've done has been misunderstood by so many people. People would think that I set this up, I manipulated him so we could all hang out or something. Yeah. That's exactly what would happen. The fuck no.
I'm not taking that plane ticket.
Yeah, fucking, I don't know what would happen. I can't even get people.
Here's the thing. I'm pretty smart. I'm a smart guy, and I may have, my problems, but I can break down a person, and I can look at them and legitimately. Okay, if you put a book in front of me, I can't read it.
Neither can I, dude.
And stuff like that, but,
Neither can I.
I'm a smart guy. I understand things. I'm not stupid.
No, I don't think you are, Tommy, at all, man. Honestly, I really don't think you are, man. I never once in that whole video or any time we've ever spoken about you after that, never once said or thought that you were a stupid person. Never.
Well,
Right, he's not stupid. We
If
expect
I
more
had
of him.
The right kind of money and the right kind of thing, I probably could organize a meetup. Like, honestly,
dickhead.
my biggest dream is to have a fan meetup with all my fans, and I would love to meet all my fans. I've had a few fans come through Black Mountain and meet me, and it really it makes me want to cry sometimes because it just really makes me feel like there's actually fans out there that like me. And
There is, man. There's a lot that do, man. There's a lot that do.
Be careful with meeting people, though. I will say that sometimes, Tommy, I'm worried about you. But it is awesome, and you should meet up with people, and it's a lot of fun.
Look at McJuggernauts.
Be careful, though.
He goes and fucking hangs out with his fans. This guy, he has them knocking on his front door. He lets them right in the house. The guy.
And then he asked them if they want to be in a movie. The basement. Hey, you ever ate dog food before?
Who, me?
No, I mean that's what McJuggernaut gets at.
Oh.
Hey, you ever ate fucking dog food? Then he feeds them dog food and shits in their mouth. And then you can't tell anybody about this. Sign this, $50,000.
It's a new year, man. Fresh start.
His nuggets in their fucking mouth.
Oh,
This is foul
shit.
mouths. I gotta bring the foul mouth.
Oh, man.
The bowels of the mouth, a
Hey,
bowel
Tom.
mouth network.
The bowels.
Oh, God.
Thanks, Tommy.
Tommy, you were on my show for like half the night last night. You left towards the end, but I gotta inform you about what happened if you didn't see it. And Leah became so drunk that she threw up.
Oh, no. Was that on the show?
Threw up.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that on the show?
Yeah, it's on the show. Well, you don't hear it,
Holy
but
shit.
she has the show ends because she got sick. It was awful.
Did she throw up on you, dude?
Sort of.
Dude, I love it. I love it when you're doing a show, Joe, and you're looking around. You got kids running all over the
I do
place.
with Joe's wife, and apparently she's afraid of clowns. And I could do Pennywise the clown, and I'm like, "Hello, Leah. Do you like a balloon?"
That is creepy. Whether that was a clown or not, it's creepy. It sounds.
Should be scared of Colossal.
I go,
then.
I'm gonna go see. Someday TommyNC wants to meet up, or whatever, and she's like, "Don't go see him."
Yeah, I'd listen to your wife.
Yeah, Joe, we'll pull a prank on her. I'll come up to Boston, bring my clown makeup. I'll get like a Pennywise costume. Then once we do our meetup, we'll go to the house. I'll sneak in there and be like, "Hello, Leah."
Jesus.
You will not leave the house. I promise. Like she won't even. You'll be like, "Stop! It's Tom." You'll be stabbed.
You don't have a gun in the house, do you, Joe? Because if you have a gun in the house, you better take it out.
Jesus Christ.
You show up.
Is Cronin or Tommy working on any new content this year?
But I can see it now. News article today. Local celebrity on YouTube, TommyNC2010, shot by other YouTubers' celebrity's wife.
Well, Cronin, real quick, one of my co-hosts asked me. He can't hear you yet because I got to get this fucking Skype thing figured out. But he asked if you're working on any new stuff besides wrestling, which you are. You have monetized this, right?
Too.
Yeah, every Friday night we don't want to talk wrestling, and we do a show similar to this, and whatever, this sort of like late night.
And are you still doing a show with JD?
Yeah, we're doing the Wednesday night out of nowhere wrestling show, and then we're working on a new podcast. We're going to be doing an only podcast. I think it's called Beer Goons, and we're gonna like kind of just talk shit for a half an hour, review a beer while drinking it. And
That's
then,
pretty
like,
cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's gonna be cool. I think that'll be nice.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
That's a good way to get sponsors. If you can get the right amount of audience for that, Joe, you can actually get a sponsor.
Smart man.
From that actually to sponsor your show.
Natty Ice would be like, "Can you sponsor us? We're Natty Ice, goddammit. Nobody does a commercial about Natty Ice."
Yeah, if you Natty Ice and throat cancer can sponsor. You know what I could do?
Brought to you by the makers of throat cancer.
Right.
Better yet, I should do it like this.
I want to create a beer called Zombie Cum.
Zombie
Oh,
cum.
wait.
That would make a fucking pretty good energy drink. Zombie cum.
Yeah, it'd be really trendy among all those faggy SJWs. They'd be like, "Did you get that zombie cum?
Let's put our hair up in a
Zombie
bun
white
and drink
queen.
some zombie cum.
Let's go to the protest and we'll drink zombie cum."
Tommy, do you are you working on anything new as far as just besides vlogging, or anything like that?
Well, I have some stuff that that's kind of like in the background. I'm not going to announce right now.
Okay.
But you know, I am looking maybe to bring some skits back to my maybe some skits back to the channel at some point.
Okay.
Me and Hobbs have sat down and we've been talking about, you know, shooting some ideas that might have some adult humor in them. You know, just going over the content, and we may have some new stuff coming for the channel. I don't know if you heard this, but an actor, I made a video today talking about it, and he was also in the movie RoboCop.
Okay.
He was 61, and he passed away today.
Oh, get out of here, really?
Yeah,
A lot of people
I can't
dying.
remember his name, but the video's on my channel. His name, it says "Rest in Peace," and then there his name. He was also in Blank Check, a few other movies. I think he also was in.
Was he the?
He did appear in the movie Last Action Hero. He played the villain. Like,
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
The protagonist.
That's Miguel or whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
he's been in a lot of movies. That dude. Yeah.
He was on NCIS too.
Yeah, he was.
on
Yeah. Yep.
NCIS, and he passed away. He was 61 apparently.
Oh, that's too young, man.
Yeah, he was like not that old, and he was like, you know, he when you see him, you recognize him. He's not like a main dude in a lot of shit, but he was always like a sort of B, C level guy, or maybe a C level celeb.
Yeah.
He had
I know
a great
exactly
voice.
who you guys are talking about. Yeah.
He had a nice bald head you could drop a load on too.
Honestly, in the movie RoboCop, his scene when he gets killed is extreme because they shoot him in the leg, and they leave a grenade on his table, and he's got like hookers with him and prostitutes, and he's just doing blow, and he's with the hookers and everything. Guy walks in, shoots him in the leg, and then pulls a grenade. He plays a tape, and he's like, "You screwed me over, so now I'm screwing you over now." You know, saying basically he's gonna have him killed, and they leave a grenade. The guy can barely reach the grenade, and as he grabs the grenade, it tips over, and the whole house just explodes. And you're like,
He's loving it. He's living a life.
Anyway.
Dude, that movie pisses me off. Here's why, because I loved RoboCop, and then all of a sudden, like 10 years later, I watched it like a few years ago for the first time. That movie pisses me off because they shoot fucking Murphy like 90 fucking times.
I know.
I fucking swear to God, dude. They all watch him shot 90 times, and then Red Foreman finishes him off with like a shotgun at the end. And like 20 minutes later or whatever, 40 minutes later, RoboCop is at the gas station with that one of the fucking jabronis in the crew, and he's like, and RoboCop is all in the suit, and all you can see is RoboCop's fucking mouth. And RoboCop happens to utter the same phrase that Murphy did at the beginning. He goes, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me." The fucking guy goes, "Oh my God, oh my God, it's you!
Can I ask?
We killed you!
We shot you 900 times.
Can I ask Tommy NC something?
Fuck does this guy
Yeah.
believe that Murphy's come back from the fucking dead after being shot 90 times to come to surmise that this is the same guy because his lips are the same or something? That movie is fucked because of that.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes is, "I'll buy that for $1."
Wait, what do you want to ask?
I want to
Lucky
know.
Love?
I want to know from Tommy NC how it was interviewing Andy Milonakis,
Tommy.
and if he told him anything behind
Hey,
the
listen,
scenes.
I gotta fucking get out of here, but I just wanted to drop by. If I hang up, are you gonna lose everybody?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, because you guys called me as a group. All right, so I hang up, I won't drop you guys. I gotta get out of here, but
Thanks, Joe.
My phone and shit. I just happened to hear Tommy here.
Yeah. That was cool of you to call in, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I never talked to you guys before. I'm out. I gotta go shit myself.
The great Joe Cronin. Take it easy, brother. Tommy, my co-host Lucky Lowe wanted me to ask you, how was it interviewing Andy Milonakis? What'd you think of him?
He's definitely a good A-class actor.
He's a good guy, right? He seems like a good person.
He's a good guy. He's really funny. I actually I talked to him ahead of time. He came into a Skype call. He's actually really nice, and he's really cool. And I also have another video coming out soon that I interview another YouTuber. I'm not going to say, but it will be coming out probably. The interview will be tune in tomorrow at Sunday around 9 o'clock, and I'll be releasing the next Tommy Talks for my next awesome interview.
Nice, Tommy. Tommy, I do want to say in closing, man, because I'm going to let you go here. We're going to wrap up the show pretty soon. I want to let you know that from the bottom of my heart, man, as a human being to a human being, I apologize if I offended you, and a lot of it was for the entertainment of the show, and I do truly hope nothing but the best for you, and I understand why these guys do have your back, because you truly are a good person.
Yeah.
We got his back too.
Point,
Man,
folks,
I apologize too. Tell him that.
We'll be appearing on Tommy Talks at some point. We will be working it out. So the Foulmouth Network will be on Tommy Talks, so that we'll be interviewing him.
Cool,
so
man.
Stay tuned for that.
Thank you so much, Tommy. And like I said, all the guys said the same thing. If they, matter of fact, I at this point, I think I want to do what Tommy C told me to do a while back and just get rid of the friggin' show, because honestly, it was I think we were a little too hard on you. Now talking to you like this and seeing what type of person you really are firsthand.
Yeah, my hat's off to him.
I really do feel shitty about it now, man. I got to admit.
He's a good dude.
So, you're a good dude, and I apologize, and we all apologize. All the guys are saying that too right now. So
I accept their apologies, and you guys have a great night. And as always, I'm TommyNC2010.
Thank you, Tommy.
Everybody here in the chat, stay positive.
Thank you, man. We're gonna stay positive.
We will.
And keep us on the inside fact, man.
I'm TommyNC2010, and I'm keeping you on the inside fact. Subscribe, support, stay positive.
That's Tommy NC2010 calling the FoulMouths Network, and we want to give him a big thank you. And like I said, a big apology to him. He's a real dude, man, I got to say, and I had really good time talking to him today. It sucked the rest of the guys couldn't be in on the call, but we're going to fix that starting
That's all right.
next week,
You had
so.
two legends calling at once.
Hell
But yeah, man, now, listen, now thinking about this with the Tommy thing, I really did fight. My wife was right, man. She was like, you should feel bad. And I'm like, why? We're just talking about a YouTuber. But, realistically, you don't know what your words do to other people. And, I guess this is part of coming on to YouTube and doing a show and shit like this. You start to find things out like that.
Yeah, but guess what, dude?
I don't want to sound like a dick smoker or,
Yeah, but you kept it 100, bro. You did, man.
Yeah, I don't want to, I don't want to come off like.
It's 2017. It's time for a new start. We're gonna clean the slate and start all over again. But we're still gonna be foul.
No, we're definitely gonna always maintain to be foul and to bring out and to call shit out that we see.
So nobody's safe.
But
Listen,
you know what?
You're just lucky that when Cronin was talking all the shit he was talking that I wasn't in there, because the shit that would have been flying out of my
I could just
fucking
imagine. I was saying that the whole time. Thank God
He's a
fucking
cool
these guys
dude
can't
too.
hear him.
No, he's cool.
yeah.
He's absolutely cool. I'm just saying, like, once he started talking filthy, that's where I fucking get into it.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Listen, we're gonna have that taken care of by next week, where you guys will be able to, get involved in the call. I apologize for that. I thought I had all the right equipment, but obviously I don't know how to order something, so we'll have that fixed by next week, so it can make it a little.
And it
more
looks like you're
interesting.
gonna be on Tommy Talk soon.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we, like he said, we might have the whole crew on there. Matter of fact, before we go, let's play this clip real quick, because I want people to hear this real quick. Okay. Hold on, let me set this up real quick, because we were supposed to get to these clips, and I want to play this before we go anyway. Hold on one second.
Let it rip.
All right, so I don't know if you guys heard this, but Ashley Judd flipped the fuck out in this protest. Did you guys hear about this?
Yeah, something like that.
Another fucking
All the
celebrity.
celebrities are.
Yeah, another celebrity. Listen to what this celebrity's got to say.
Oh, God.
I am not as nasty as racism, fraud, conflict of interest, homophobia, sexual assault, transphobia, white supremacy, misogyny.
Like, are you
Wow,
fucking
she's going
kidding
in.
me?
Democrats.
And who is that?
Oh my
Hillary Clinton.
god, that
Ashley
was
Judd.
Ashley fucking Judd, man.
Go fuck yourself.
Madame
Jeopardy.
Nami. I mean, but I do like what the new press secretary said today, man.
There's been a lot of talk in the media about the responsibility to hold Donald Trump accountable. And I'm here to tell you that it goes two ways. We're going to hold the press accountable as well. The American people deserve better, and as long as he serves as the messenger for the global movement, he will take his message directly to the American people, where his focus will always be.
Now, I like hearing that right
Hell
there, man.
fucking yeah.
They mean
You know what?
business.
It's a different day and age. It's a different day and age, and you know what? This White House doesn't need the fucking press to relay a message anymore. We got Twitter, we got things like mass media.
Exactly.
So you know what? The ball is now out of your court, fucking CNN and all you shit fucking fake news channels. Guess what? Things are a little bit different.
Yo, think about it, dude. We all hear the news, dude, on fucking social media before the news even starts fucking talking about it.
Fake.
Yeah, I'd rather Trump telling me, you know, what the you know what? Listen, I'm not gonna say
I'd rather
Trump's
action,
never lying.
not words.
Well, yeah, I'd definitely rather action, and I think that we're gonna be seeing a lot of action coming up pretty soon, fellas. A lot of action.
Well, I heard they were handing out blunts at the inauguration, so they were off
Yeah,
to
it's a
a
new
good
world,
start.
man. 2017. They're telling them,
That's
hey,
the way it should be.
yeah, it should be.
Peace
Man.
and love.
Yep. So, yo, ooh, what's this right now? We got another.
Maybe repulsed.
Another
Is that
call.
in?
Wow.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
I think we
What a
got
night.
another call here, but fuck that, yo, fuck Skype, yo, I ain't getting on the motherfucking show, yo. You ain't
Oh my
getting
god,
on
I'm
the
gonna pop a
motherfucking show,
testicle.
yo.
Holy shit.
What you want? Smoke a blunt, bitch. Ask what you want.
Turn up.
I'm gonna do throat cancer rapping.
Boozy.
Here we go. Here's throat cancer rapping. You ready?
That's fucked up.
You can see me on my shine. Get me on
Let's hear the Jewish rapper.
Yes, I am the Jewish rapper. I got a chata on my bald head. Joe Cronin wanna jerk off on it right now and make it shiny, baby. Ha ha! L'chaim, 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 l'chaim. Baruch atay Adonai, l'chaim shalom in the house, shalom in the house, shalom in my. All right, let me stop. All right, guys, yo, we had an unexpected, pretty cool episode of Foul Mouths
A lot
Live
of
today.
history
We wanna-
put out there.
Yeah, we want to thank Joe Cronin for coming on and calling in. The great Joe Cronin. Go check him out on Joe Cronin Show. We also want to thank Tommy NC for taking our apology, and you know, he didn't have to do that. So I definitely, like you said, 2017, we turn over a new leaf.
That's right.
But we're always going to be foul, and we're always going to tell you the truth, no matter what. So start donating to us, okay? No, I'm just kidding. We don't need donations. You can send them over to Tommy, all right? All right, guys. We'll see you next time on the Foul Mouths Network. Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.
Peace.
Go fuck yourselves.
And I'm sorry about the shitty reception on this show. We're gonna fix that up. Don't worry. I'm gonna get more gerbils.
And put him up our ass.
Oh, Richard Gere.
Yo, this is Richard Gere. I like gerbils coming out my fucking ear. Yo, what the fuck you thinking? Yo, I'm fucking drinking with me and Marty stankin'. My asshole be stankin'. Yo, this is Richard fucking Gere. Yo, shove a motherfucking gerbil in my fucking ear, cause I don't give a fuck. Yo, shove it in my butt. Yo, shove it in my butt. Shove it in my fucking butt. Richard Gere fucking style, baby. I get buck wild, baby. And put your pussy on my chin, baby. Nah, all right, let me stop. All right, later, guys.